What is going on, guys? Welcome to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be doing an unboxing video here on this brand new e-bike. Let's get right into this. So full disclosure, this bike was sent to me by Amp Rides. They're a new e-bike company based in Florida here in the United States. They were very nice enough to send me their Volt 750 Step-Thru model. And this bike has a lot of awesome features. I'm not going to review the bike today. I'm just going to unbox it. And I'm going to show you guys the bike and talk to you a little bit about what you get with this bike. I will have more videos coming up on this bike as I use it more. And I'll have a full review later on as well. So let's go ahead and jump into this unboxing. This is one of the first ones that they sent out. All right, a couple things I want to bring up. Just a first glance here, got some broken foam, but it looks well protected, well packaged. Here's the handlebar. I want to point out that Amp Rides did inform me on my model, on this particular shipment, because the way it was shipped air freight, the front wheel wasn't installed. So in the go forward inventory, they will be shipping with that front wheel installed. I do want to point that out, but I'm going to go ahead and take all this foam out. And got everything packed here. Let's see, you got your a nice little letter from them with a sticker on there. Yeah, this looks like it's some information, your customer warranty info, brings all the details of your bike here. And check this out, they included a nice water bottle. That's pretty nice of them to send. I like that little touch, appreciate it. So speaking of that front wheel, let's go ahead and show you what this is all about. Check that out. This bike includes mags. It doesn't bring the spokes, which personally I prefer. You don't have to deal with adjusting spokes. And these are the Bafang rims or wheels here, and includes these 20-inch by 4 fat tires. They're Kenda Crusade, and they have that side glow feature there. Very nice. Puncture resistant tires. So this is a nice feature. And here, over here, you have your disc. By the way, this bike has Step-Thru hydraulic disc brakes. What I'm going to do is just go ahead and open the box up. Check this out. Here are your general assembly instructions, or your general instructions, your assembly. You got a toolkit, which I wasn't aware that's included. Check that out. It includes a toolkit. But very nice addition there, nice touch. I'm going to tear this up, this off. So I just want to give you a quick shot up here. The bike comes really well protected. I haven't seen a single ding or scratch on it yet. I will point that out if I see it. The derailleur's protected very nicely there. See, it's packed up with some foam. And I didn't mention this at the beginning, but this is a foldable e-bike. So I'll show you guys all that later on. And also, it does have a fork suspension, a front fork suspension with lockout. So that is an excellent feature. You got the Shimano 7-gear on the back there. And the derailleur is also Shimano. This rear rack is quality. It's all aluminum alloy, and it matches obviously your bike color. By the way, here are your 2 keys that are included. And actually, I'm gonna get to charging the battery right away. But wanted to point out also just a couple of things that I've noticed just looking at this right away. Look at that quality kickstand you have there. I mean, that's pretty nice right there. Check that kickstand out. Heavy duty stuff right there. Check that out. You have the 3 options here of unlock, push, and on. So it'll pop out. That way the battery does not move there. But let me go ahead and get this on the charger. And this is a bit hefty, but you got a whole lot more juice on this one. So let's get it charged up. So here's your charger. Comes in this box right here. It's a 2-amp charger included with your bike. You do have the option of upgrading to a 3-amp charger. And this uses the 3-pin XLR charger. You have your charging cable in here. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this in. You have some instructions here for your charger. It's a lithium-ion battery charger. right, check it out. Got the Amp Ride logo there. Got your wiring. Everything's looking good. By the way, here are my pedals. You do have to install these. I asked Amp Rides about this. They have chosen to ship them this way to prevent damage when shipping. So that is why they came uninstalled. But foldable. They are foldable pedals like that. There. To install the pedals, it's real easy. Make sure you check the stickers here, indicate left and right. For the left pedal, you're gonna install this counterclockwise. You're gonna screw that in there counterclockwise. And on the right one, it's gonna be clockwise. Now, the instructions say to use the 15mm spanner, but because it's closed, it doesn't work, or else I won't be able to get it out. So I'm just gonna use a wrench to tighten that up. So again, R for right, and then we're just gonna screw this onto the crank here, clockwise. And then just give it a little tightening here with the wrench. It's on there good. I also wanted to point out this chain guard, which is a feature they've added here to prevent from, you catching your clothes in there or just making contact with the chain. Nice little addition, very sturdy, very solid. So this groove on the actual stem here has to line up with that in there. And you just slide this in here. Make sure you loosen this up enough. Like that. Tighten that up. I'll adjust everything properly here in a moment. You have your security pin in here. You want to make sure you turn that in there. Keep this locked in place. All right, guys, so there we have it. It's fully assembled. I'm just gonna make sure all the screws and bolts, everything is tightened up. Be safe. Make sure you always do that once you buy a new bike, because you don't want any sort of issues or accidents happening. That toolkit I showed you guys earlier, it actually comes apart, slides in like that, so you can use them separately, and they just slide back in for storage. So now that the bike is completely assembled, I wanted to show you really quick some of the features and some of the components that this bike comes with. These are all standard. This is a foldable aluminum alloy frame. You have the Bafang aluminum alloy mag wheels, the Kender Crusade 20-inch puncture resistant fat tires with night glow sidewalls, and then you have the front and rear full fenders. You get a Bafang 48 volt, 750 watt motor, a Samsung 14.5 amp hour battery with the options to upgrade, and you also get a 22 amp controller. As far as the brakes go, these are Tektro hydraulic disc brakes. You get a colored match rear rack, which is removable, a seat with a suspension post, and a color LCD display with a USB port. The battery isn't fully charged. Let's go ahead and check it. And here we have the screen. I hope you guys can see through there. Check it out right there. There, check out the screen. It's a colored screen. It's a very nice display. I'm really pleased with that. You have your power control over here. The hand grips seem to be pretty decent. And it includes a bell. I did not know that. It does include a bell. So you have your Shimano gear shifter here. Got your brakes. Let's see here. So this one's the right one is your front brake, and the back one and the left one is your rear brake, from what I can see here. Over here we have our 50 lux headlight, and you got a little reflector there. And right here you have the fork lock. We'll get into those details during my review. Over here you have the Wellgo pedals that I installed earlier. And then you have your battery over here, which, like I said, I gotta finish charging it. Your rear light, let me peel this off right here. Take that off as well. Got your rear light here, you have your rack. No dings from what I can see on it. I'm gonna see if I can take it on a quick ride. But overall, everything looks pretty good. The seat is nice and wide. I already set it to my height. And by the way, check this out. This has a lever here, so you can tilt your seat forward and drop in your battery. Over here, you have your lock And I'll be making videos about all these in my review and show you guys how to actually fold it up. But this is my first step-through type of bike. I've never used this type of bike, but it looks great, man. I mean, overall, the quality, everything came in really nice. No scratches, no dents. The fenders are nice and clean. Everything looks good so far. By the way, Amp Rides informed me that this is like one of their first models. This is an actual sticker, but the models that are going to be, available to you guys in December is going to actually have this painted on here. So that'll be painted on, and they'll have the logo on the stem as well, I believe up front here. So I just wanted to point that out because these are stickers. I'm just going to pump some air in the tires before I take my first ride. These are max 30 PSI. I'm going to take it for a couple of test rides here real quick. Let's see. I'm just going to keep it on pedal assist 1. All right, not too bad actually. I really like this kickstand. It feels really sturdy. Couple things I mentioned earlier, and I didn't realize this. This is the actual throttle. It's a thumb throttle versus the one that you typically get. Bike feels real good. I do need to adjust the derailleur. I can't get it to go into 7th gear right now, and it's rattling a lot when I backpedal. So that has to be adjusted. It's to be expected. It's a brand new bike. I just got it out of the box. This is just my first impressions. The seat, I like that it's wide, but it's not, I don't know, it doesn't feel that comfortable. But that's not a big deal. That's something you can change out, swap out. Okay guys, so to recap, I just want to make sure I clarify something. I mentioned the hydraulic brakes. That is standard on the 750 volt, on the Volt 750 model, the step-through model. My particular model does not have the hydraulic brakes. So I just want to clarify that in case I misspoke earlier. Also, that standard and that I don't have on this model is the USB port that's going to be on the LCD display. So you'll have the ability to charge like your phone and stuff. That's another nice touch. That'll be standard as well. And you'll have the turn signals as well, which this model does not have. So to recap, this bike has a Bafang 48 volt, 750 watt rear motor back here. You have the Shimano freewheel, you have the Shimano derailleur, and you have the Kendra Crusade puncture resistant 20x4 fat tires, which I really like. I really like those mags. Honestly, I prefer those over the spokes. Up front over here, you have your little headlight. It's a 50 lux headlight. The front fork with the suspension, which is great. You have your front and rear fenders on your wheels, on your tires. And again, this is a folding e-bike, which this particular model does have some nice heft. It's very zippy on my test rides, very zippy. I got up to 15 miles an hour just on my first rides here, and it just feels really nice and sturdy. It does have some heft. It weighs about 74 pounds with the battery in it. And again, standard, it comes with the Samsung 14.5 amp hour battery. It does have the options of upgrading to the 17.4 and the 21 amp hour batteries. For the 17.4, you're gonna have to pay an additional $100. For the 21 amp hour, it's an additional $200. In addition to that, you have your bike rack over here. They're gonna have some accessories. You're gonna have to check their site if you're interested in getting some accessories like a basket, a little child seat back here, and that's gonna be on AmpRidesUSA.com. And on the back over here, the seat, I really like that you have this lever again, gives you easy access to the battery. This is a suspended, or has that suspension seat post, which is awesome to have as well. The seat is very nice and wide. Amp Rides has provided me with a coupon code, so if you guys are interested in getting one of these, use the coupon code Marlin, and they're gonna throw in a bike, a rear rack bag for you. I'll have more info on the bags down in the description because at this time, I don't know the model and exact what they look like or anything like that, but they will throw that in for you. So make sure you guys use that coupon code, and make sure you share this video with all your friends. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll try to answer them as best as I can in the comments down below. And if you have any questions, also directly check with AmpRidesUSA.com and send them a message through there as well. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you for watching. Give it a like, subscribe, and make sure you hit that like button for me. It helps out my channel. See you guys in the next one. Peace.